It's what I call selective enforcement. He was not rebuked. And then Senator Cotton said Harry Reid's leadership...
Something, though, Senator, called Rule 19. So if that rule exists and has for decades, what's wrong with calling the atmosphere in the Senate more toxic than you've ever witnessed?
I've heard rumblings about it here and there. Yes, definitely. And so they don't quite know what to do. They're not on sure footing here because his pattern has been totally hard right. His cabinet nominees are different than what he said. His cabinet nominees are not.
Speaking of his Supreme Court nominee, I know you met with Judge Gorsuch yesterday. A quote by you, and that your concerns deepened. Was there a specific exchange?
A lot of questions, none of which he would answer, but here's the one that stuck with me. Horrible. I asked him his view of the emoluments clause, very serious part of the Constitution. People interviews with Judge Roberts, then Judge Roberts, now Justice. He said he was going to call balls and strikes. He was a great legal scholar. He comes off with a wonderful demeanor. Not enough.
You stopped short of saying you would not support
of those. I am willing to wait and hear what else he has to say and see what he says at the hearings, but it would be really hard right now for me to vote for him. I'm not going to say conclusively no. Well, the bottom line is, as I said, we're a new era. We need an independent court. I'm not sure Judge Gorsuch would do that, and that applies to every new justice.
Let me ask you about understands our system of checks and balances.
No.
And if the answer is no, what can you do about that?
Well, Americans are worried. And by the way, I speak to people.
Let's ask, are there any circumstances under which you might have supported changing the policy for those entering the United States?